Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the party. I'm your host for Jaw Jackin, Jerry Guy, coming hot off the heels from that nerd, Dr. Gerald Ozier's Daily Cyber Threat Brief. What we're going to be doing for the next 30 minutes, if you want to stick around, is answering any and all questions you might have about cybersecurity work, resources, networking, industry, realities of industry. It's all about good times. Let's get into it. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good weekend. Some college basketball going on. My family's back. Yay! Missed my family. I will tell you, if you didn't know, DJ BSec in chat, he also has a Twitch channel where he spins as a, like literally, that's why he's called DJ BSec. It's not like his initials are DJ. And he did a Gen X party on Saturday night. I was there. Space Tacos was there. It was a lot of fun. Ima Aquara, do we have some more first timers up in here? Is this your first time on Jaw Jackin? If it is, oh, you want the top 5? Jizz is really good. Black Thought, yeah. All right, so I would say, okay, so for sure, I think Biggie is number 1. Okay, Biggie and Tupac, 1A. Biggie and Tupac, 2. Do you understand Tupac died at 26? Think about how impactful and how unbelievable Tupac's legacy is. And he died at 26. He hadn't even really got it going. Biggie and Pac. I think Jay-Z's up there. Oh my God. I mean, I like Outkast. I wouldn't consider the Roots hip hop, but let me see. Eminem. Listen, Eminem is unbelievable. Eminem has like 30 Grammys. Okay? I actually think Kanye West is overrated. I mean, he can make some good music, but his lyrics are terrible. I think Jay-Z's up there. Yeah. Somebody said MF Doom earlier. MF Doom is excellent. RZA's really good at making music. So I'll also tell you my favorite albums of all time, in no particular order: Midnight Marauders, Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders. The Roots, Things Fall Apart is quite excellent. And then, I mean, this is for hip hop, right? Obviously, like the Midnight's entire catalog is up there. Hey, Rex with a super chat.
We just become best friends. Yep.
The only superhero who puts his glasses on to utilize his power. Nice. I will tell you, I saw 50 Cent in concert. Maybe the worst concert I've ever seen. Completely mailed it in. Fun fact, I know it's not Tuesday, but Tidbits Tuesday, I always share personal stuff. I have seen the Roots in concert more than any other group I've ever seen in concert. All right. Oh my God, Gangstar, Nick, you nailed it. I will say Gangstar, Full Clip. That's kind of a cheap out because Full Clip is like a double album and it's like there's like 60 songs on it. But yeah, that's really good. All right, so check it out. We got some questions coming in. David Atkinson, I currently work in telecom as a lead circuit designer. I will graduate with my degree in cyber in October. What are some entry-level jobs to look for within networking with networking experience? Well, all right, so the networking experience, David, is that's going to be helpful, but it's not like a job specific. So, you know, SOC analyst would be more of an engineer role. Did we get a baton pass? Mods, did we get a baton pass? Let me know. Yeah, I think someone already got it. D-Berry, definitely come back tomorrow. Hey, with your lead circuit design, you may want to look at a manufacturing company big tech or something like that. Just something that you can like parlay your understanding of what the business does, and then either work in GRC because you're going to be interfacing with the business a lot, or as a SOC analyst in-house. I just think that there's some areas of opportunity for you to be able to leverage your pre-existing knowledge base to understand, how the business works and basically deliver value on that. I will tell you, David, congratulations on the degree, very valuable, but make sure you're getting practical experience. The degree is good, and the degree gives you like perspective and visibility over a bunch of different areas, but the degree alone will not make you differentiated from other candidates. The degree alone is not enough. You need to have practical experience, which you can get before you get the job. You can do labs. There's a great SOC analyst lab on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist. I'll just go grab it for you if you want to do that. Also, David, network with people like you are doing right now in chat. Yeah, Tribe's awesome. I know some people say like Black Star, which was kind of like a project for Mostef and Talib Kweli, but I don't know. It's all right. All right. So at David Atkinson, give that a shot. All right. Hopefully that helps. All right. Keith Sloan, last week we were talking about special guest for your trip in June. Any chance you know Rana Kahil? My trip in June. Oh, guest hosts. So I will tell you right now, we have Tyler Ramsby. We do have DJ BSEC. I do not know a Rana Khalil. I don't know Rana Khalil. I will tell you, Keith. If I met them, that might be fine, and we could do that. You've got to remember, like, the daily cyber threat briefing, it is complicated, like running it. You also have to have the ability to speak to whatever story shows up. You have to be here at 7:45 a.m. Eastern time to deliver. And honestly, I've got to know who you are, because we're all one community. But like, simply, I can't introduce undue risk by having somebody I don't know run my stream. That would be risky. But I appreciate it. I would like to meet Rana Khalil. If you're recommending them, that'd be cool. Ima Akwara says, for someone that is not in tech but trying to get into GRC, is the Sec Plus exam really hard to get and pass? I plan to join the group on Discord. So Ima Akwara, the Sec Plus, it's all relative on how hard it is. You have to put in the time, the effort. I will say that the Sec Plus is a multiple choice exam. So technically, you could exam cram and then brain dump and not actually know anything, but be able to pass it. I would say that you should get it. Of all the certs in the industry, that is the one that you see a lot on JobRex, DOD 8570. It does have market value, and it's used by HR. So just be mindful of that. I would say go to Slay Security Plus, right? Ima Akwara. Let's see what screen shows up on my camera here. Oh, there's my, this is my, every once in a while when this shows up, I know people who have been here a long time already see this. This is my teleprompter. So this is what I look at when I'm talking to y'all, so I don't feel like I'm just staring into a camera lens. So hello, Simply Cyber community. You guys dressed to the nines. Very cool. All right, let me get this right. All right, so Slay Security Plus, Ima Akwara. I'll drop a link in chat. This is really, really going to be worth it. You will definitely, trust me, if you're studying for Sec Plus or thinking about it, this is the answer key. You can do it alone, but why? Why not have a community? All right. Oh my God, Wu-Tang's good. Here's the thing, Wu-Tang, in my opinion, Enter 36 Chambers is like Wu-Tang's best album. I don't like their other albums. Black Flag, like, I know Killer Bees, like I never really got into it. And then their independent work, like, okay, ODB had a couple good tracks. Like Liquid Swords on its own was amazing. To Cal, Method Man, I feel like Method Man may have been the most successful independent artist. Cuban Links took too long to come out. All right, Rana Khalil, she's got a, hold on. Damn, Rana on YouTube. How do I not know about her? This is great. Cool. Thank you. She holds a bachelor's and a master's in comp sci, OSCP certified. Yeah, I'll ping her. She's got a, I mean, she obviously knows how to make content. That's another thing. Like, dude, like running a stream is not trivial. She's only got 184 videos and 72,000 subs. This is awesome. Awesome. She's with David Bombal on Udemy. So cool. Yeah. I'll let me hold on. Let's see if she's around. Rana. Oh my god, bruh. Yes, we're only a second degree connection here. Send with add a note. Hi, I'm Jerry. Simply Cyber, cyber professional and YouTube content creator. Wanted to connect. All right, I'll let you guys know how it goes. That could be fun. All right, Cuban Libertarian coming in with the super chat.
We just become best friends. Yep.
RD and GRC study cert recommendations to fill technical gaps and start consulting. Well, yeah, I mean, so Cuban, what I would say is, you know, obviously that SOC analyst, this SOC analyst playlist, it's not a coincidence that I always recommend it right here, because this has a lot of like standing up technical stuff, looking at attacks, stuff like that. Also, depending on like your level of technical expertise, I got this cheat sheet, right? And it goes through like networking basics, malicious malware traffic. You know, like basically this is all for getting technical on the networking side. Then I got some stuff on operating systems. So I don't know where your technical deficiencies lie, but these are great resources to start on. Here, let me drop this in link for you. Just go here. If you go here, who asked me that question? Oh shit. Yeah, hold on. I've got a lot going on. I don't know who asked the question about consulting and but whoever asked for it, I'm sorry. Here's the link to the cheat sheet. If you want the cheat sheet, right? If you want this cheat sheet. Oh, by the way, I like made videos also for every single resource. So like, what do you actually need to pay attention to with those resources? Come on, bro. Whatever. Trust me, there's a video here. It's not working. There we go. Oh, look at all these nice things people say. I hadn't seen this yet. Look at this. All these nice people saying nice things. That's cool. Okay, here we go. See, there we go. I'll giddy up on that. All right. We do have a couple things popping today. I've got a video premiering at 9. Give me 1 second. Whoever said it in chat, thank you, because I got a couple things here. I've got a video premiering at I think it was Space Tacos, but somebody asked me on somebody asked me last week on oh my god, bruh. Somebody asked me last week, hey, do you have a video about technical PM? What's the job and how's it different than cybersecurity? And I said, I don't have a video for that. I interviewed a base case, aka Casey Gasca, aka Mod, also very, very, very first #1 Simply Cyber Squad member. I interviewed him, filmed it, and then cut it up and posted it. And this will drop at 9:30 a.m. today. So in about 22 minutes, if you want to watch that. Also, I'll drop this on chat later. I've got I have a LinkedIn post dropping in at 9:20 that it's like a sponsored post. So I wanted to share that with everybody and hopefully get a little bit of support from y'all to push it. I want to share something outrageous that you guys may not know. Like, I post stuff on LinkedIn all the time. Look at this nonsense. I'm going to repost this. I posted this. This is a list of 24 awesome OSINT resources and then a link to a video I made showing you how all of them work, right? I think it was a pretty cool post. LinkedIn, 4 impressions. 4 impressions. This is the most suppressed post I've ever seen in my life. So I will be tearing it down and republishing it. But anyways, just wanted to share that with y'all. Outrageous. All right. What are your thoughts on getting a PhD in cyber versus getting a second master's in cyber? Okay, so Tracy TLC, what are your thoughts on getting a PhD versus getting a second master's? Okay, so it's kind of funny, Tracy, that you say that, because I'm actually what I would consider uniquely qualified to answer that question, because I do have a master's in information assurance and I have a PhD in cyber. What I would say, and I have a master's in computer science, right? Just to kind of give everybody a lay of the land. What I would say is a master's in cybersecurity, awesome. You'll go kind of deep and across a bunch of different dimensions. You'll take 10 classes in a master's typically, and you will get exposed to a lot of things that you may not get exposed to in a normal professional setting, and it might enlighten you to other areas and make you better at executing your actual job itself and help you discover other roles you might be interested in. A PhD is a completely different animal. A PhD is, you know what? I got a video for it. Okay. Let me see. Simply Cyber. Wait, hold on. If anyone out there is interested, this is one of my original videos. Look at this. Look how young this guy is. Everything you need to know about getting a PhD before you get a PhD, okay? This is like one of my very first YouTube videos, okay? I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you are not passionate about wanting to get a PhD, do not go get a PhD. It's 5 years. I mean, you could get it in quicker time, 3 years, probably the quickest, but it's a very lonely journey. It's a very hard journey. The dissertation is a very hard project. And I'm not saying this to like segment people or be like, oh, you can't handle it. I'm just telling you, the shine of a PhD wears off very quickly, and then you're just left alone holding a huge bag of work, and there's only one way to get done, and you need to work through it. I'm telling you right now, there's a term called ABD, all but dissertation. And it is a label that is given to people that get a PhD, go through a PhD program, finish all the coursework, which is basically like another master's, and then they have to do the dissertation, and they don't do the dissertation. They get burnt out, they get distracted, they keep kicking it down the road. Their committee gets screwed up, their chair is a problem. Whatever it is, ABD is not a label people like. It's derogatory if you point out someone as an ABD. So, to Tracy's question, master's versus PhD, you can't even compare the two because a PhD is a completely separate thing altogether. If you're super passionate about the topic, if you like professional, like lifelong learning, if you like contributing and, very, very structured person, PhD is where it's at. Okay. Cyber Eddie, what are the options for meetups in smaller cities? Is going to a meetup in cons in big cities the only way? No. I mean, there are smaller cities like Cyber Eddie. Obviously, the larger populated areas are more likely to have meetups. But I would say, there's a B-sides. Cyber Eddie, where do you, like, what kind of, don't give me your address, but, like, where do you live? Like, maybe we can help you find something. B-sides Augusta, Georgia is not huge. Augusta, Georgia's B-sides is phenomenal. If you've been to B-sides Augusta, you know it's awesome. So, plus the Simply Cyber community meetups, go check out that, Cyber Eddie, on the Discord server. DEF CON has local meetups, so check that out. My dancing girl, can we just give it up to Simply Cyber on demonstrating on how quickly we can connect on a professional network? Quick note, adding value, and send. Thank you, my dancing girl. Genuinely appreciate it, and super pumped that you're getting value from the community. That's what we're here for. That's why it's a community. Yeah, I mean, so you can. I've seen people with swords. Brady McNulty got a sword. I don't know. I have a PhD like this. You can't really see it because of the angle, but like this is my PhD right here. It's like the only thing I hung up. I have like a bunch of degrees and stuff in a closet upstairs. Like, I don't know. I typically don't flex on my my stuff. I live near Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see where Grand Rapids is. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Is that UP? Let's take a look on the map. Grand Rapids. You're not even UP. You're kind of like... So Grand Rapids looks like it's pretty far from Detroit. Chicago. You're like in between Chicago and Detroit, huh, bud? All right, let's see. B-sides, Lansing, Michigan. Let's see if there's a B-sides Lansing, Michigan. There's a B-sides Detroit, Michigan B-sides. Looks like the Detroit B-sides has kind of gone down. This guy's talking about potentially doing one in Lansing. This was last reply November 2023, so this is just a few months old. Sysadmin After Dark is trying to coordinate one in Lansing. So there you go, Cyber Eddie. Now, Cyber Eddie, here's a perfect thing. Like, if you want one, just because you may not be in the industry yet doesn't mean you can't help drive it. If you want a B-sides in Lansing, Michigan, again, I don't know how far Lansing is to Grand Rapids. Let's see. To Lansing, driving. Let's see. It's only an hour away. Lansing's 1 hour away. Cyber Eddie, giddy up on helping drive. Get on that forum and say, hey, listen, I'm new to the industry, but I'll volunteer to help set up B-sides Lansing. Right? Take initiative. Take active. Be part of the network. Oh, apparently GurCon is in Grand Rapids? Holy crap. Eddie, looks like you don't need to Eddie, it looks like you don't need to volunteer if you don't want. And there's a huge conference right there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So there you go. Even better. I see your B-sides and I raise you an amazingly super huge conference. Cyber Eddie, I hope you make it to GurCon. And thanks to Josh Mason and Chad for dropping that bomb. Very cool. Lydia Kidane, anyone near Charlotte? Lydia, I will say there's an entire upstate South Carolina Simply Cyber community contingent. John Hoyt's up in Clemson. Brandon Poole is in the Cola region. Did you guys see B-sides Tampa this weekend? Regular who's who. Kimberly, Daniel Lowry, InfoSec Pat, Kev Tech IT, high fives everywhere. Chuck Sapp was in the house. Chuck Sapp crushing it. What other questions we got, guys? It's all about good times. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys saw the note, but Charles Finfrock is coming to town. He's going to be teaching my Citadel class on Thursday. I do guest lectures, so Charles is flying into town. And I was like talking to him on Saturday morning. I'm like, bro, like, you know, like micro courses or whatever. He's like, hell yeah. He's like, how about I fly in early Wednesday morning and we just film a bunch of micro courses. So Charles Finfrock is going to be doing courses for Simply Cyber Academy, and he's going to film them in the studio, the Buffer Ozerflow studio. So I think that's pretty cool. I hope you guys are excited. He's got a couple kind of banger video course ideas. One of them is crypto.
I'm a crypto evangelist. I love it, love it, love it.
And you might say, well, what the heck does crypto have to do with GRC, Jerry? Well, imagine, if you will, having crypto on your books because you want to prepare for paying ransoms. Talk about how are you securing the wallets? What security controls do you need around cold storage, hot storage? What exchanges? What can you expect, and what should you be asking from exchanges for third-party risk? Right? You see what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. All right. Just chilling. Where are we at here? Got this. Hey, so I got a poll question for everybody. This is something that CJ pointed out, and I wanted to get people's thoughts. And now, after about 18 minutes, it's just Simply Cyber folks in here now. All right, please vote on this. I'm kind of curious. So the Simply Cyber Discord server is pretty busy. We could set up a separate Discord server just for Simply Cyber local meetups and have, we could categorize it better. We could clean up the main Simply Cyber server. But I don't know if I'm still new to Discord. So I don't know if it's a hot mess to break the Discord server up into 2 servers, or if you guys are fine. Tyler Ramsby came on and kind of like, basically teased me a little bit on Friday about our Discord server being a bit of an overwhelming yard sale. So I was thinking of maybe having a dedicated channel that is like more of like at the very top, that's like a menu of what the server is like. I personally don't want to split the server up, but I serve the community, so I'm fine doing it if that's what the community thinks would be best. Oh, Jazzy Jazz. I'll post the LinkedIn one, but I mean, I'm gonna pull it down, Jazzy Jazz. But I'll still, if you want, I'll drop a link here. I am gonna pull it down and repost it. Oh my God, what is this? Hold on, I'm trying to. Oh. Bro. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go, Jazzy Jazz. This is a link to the OSINT LinkedIn post. If you just want to see it, I mean, this link will not work. This link will not work at some point. Oh my God, like I'm hearing myself in a different freaking. There we go. All right, guys. I'm here to answer questions if you got them. The mods are talking about cleaning up the server, which is great. Hopefully, we're going to get that link post. Hopefully, the audio sounds good because it's like echoing back into my ear right now, which is really, really frustrating. All right. We got a couple minutes here. All right, so how many votes do we got? 56 votes. Please take a second and vote. This is a pretty big decision, honestly, that will affect the Simply Cyber community. So I definitely think we need a different server for Simply CyberCon. I originally didn't create a separate server because we piloted Simply CyberCon. But now I'm convinced that Simply CyberCon will persist. So I've created its own YouTube channel. We will create its own server. Do you recommend the OSINT using Recon NG courses on LinkedIn? Looks cool. I haven't seen it before. Yeah, so Reed Hurlbert, I don't know the specific Recon NG courses you're talking about. What I will say is Recon NG is a really great tool. Okay? It's a very good tool. It takes a bunch of OSINT tools and makes it very easy to do all of them all at once. I will say, I don't know the LinkedIn video course or not, but you need an actual use case to really learn Recon NG. Like if you're just using Recon NG and putting in like a couple different random things, it'll be fine. But I personally have done that, and I don't feel like any of the Recon NG things stick. You need kind of like a case study. Like, what are you researching? Are you researching a person, a business, whatever? And then start that case, and then do the Recon NG searching. How are you doing, Dr. Ozier? How was your weekend? Lazaro Rivera asks. My weekend was great. I played a lot of Magic the Gathering. I cleaned the crap out of my house, so when my wife and kids got home, they could be in a nice clean, fresh sheets everywhere, vacuumed space, and I watched. You know what I did? I did chill out a little bit. I've been working my A off, but I did chill out. I watched this whole Netflix series called Third World Problem or something like that, or Three World Problem, something like that. It was all right. Sci-fi. All right, so the link for the video that drops soon. 1 second. I want to drop this post, this sponsored post thing here. Oh my God, bro. Where's the post? Where's the beef? All right, if this doesn't post right now, then I don't know. Maybe I'll do it live. What are we doing? Oh my God, what does this say? Your recent activity will only display content from the past 360 days. Oh my God, what is going on? Give me a second. I'm trying to work this out now. You can watch me do it live. Start a post. Schedule. View scheduled posts. I scheduled this for 9:30. Let's post it now. How do I post now, bro? I don't want to schedule it. I want to post it. Ugh. Technology. You suck sometimes. I don't know, man. Whatever. That's going to schedule at 9:30. This is The Perfect Job, which is going to premiere in 3 minutes. Cuban Libertarian with a super chat. I have a business degree, risk management experience, Sec Plus, C-Risk, CTPRA. Would love to work in blockchain. Trying to consult for small law firms. That's cool. Yeah, Cuban Libertarian. You're definitely going to love Charles Finfrock.
I'm a crypto evangelist. I love it, love it, love it.
Here we go. There's the premiere at 9:30 a.m. Hopefully you guys can join me for that. 3 Body Problem. Thank you. 3 Body Problem. I watched it. I will tell you that it kind of was like, oh my God, like this is kind of lame. I stayed with it though, and it became fascinating at the end. 8 episodes. Season 1 is it's well produced. It's you know what I didn't notice until the very end of the last episode It's produced and created by the same two guys who basically did Game of Thrones. So if you're familiar with that, if this is based on source material, a sci-fi book, it will be phenomenal right up until they get done with the content of the book. I hope Three Body Problem is a completed story, and the DBs, the Davids, I hope they don't have to create new content, because no spoilers on Game of Thrones, but I did not like what they did with Game of Thrones at the end. All right. We got 94 votes. That's not a third of votes. It's pretty tight here at 59%, so I'm a little like, yeah. Oh, good. Phil Stafford says the series completed. Then I'm on board. Let's go. All right. I'll just ask you. Oh, it jumps the shark. Okay. If you didn't vote, please vote. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to do this premiere live together. Definitely appreciate that. Remember, Savannah Lazara is going to be our guest on Simply Cyber Live later this week on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. All about good times. How was everybody's weekend? Anybody do anything crazy this weekend? Since people are asking me. Hey, Kathy Chambers. Kathy Chambers in the house. Oh, I want to remind everybody, if you did not know, speaking of Kathy Chambers, if you did not know, Simply Cyber Cafe has begun posting all of the videos of the Jaw Jacking. So like this one, B-Sex, Eric Taylor. So if you want April 3rd's Jaw Jacking, April 1st is Jaw Jacking, right? If you want those, come to the cafe. The cafe is available right here. I'll drop a link. Where's the share button? How do I share the cafe? Well, whatever. I'll just do it this way. Here's the cafe. Giddy up on that. I think we're about ready to do this live stream, right? Or premiere. There we go. The premiere is hot right now. Let's go. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. I hope you can come to this premiere with us. Premiere. Let's raid. Raid. All right, guys. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. I'll see you in the raid right now. Bye. I hope you enjoyed the Jaw Jacking. Be sure to check out the Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Briefing happening every single weekday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., where you can get the top cybersecurity news stories of the day, network with other professionals, and then stay for the Jaw Jacking just like you saw. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. See you in the next one.